Hello friends and welcome back. Oh my goodness, I kind of missed a week of Animal Crossing because I was dumb. I forgot my Switch at work and I was a little upset because I take my lunch breaks to prepare stuff for these videos and I just couldn't do it last weekend. So I guess we're gonna have double Animal Crossing this weekend. So you could see, very importantly, that I have an upstairs in my house now. It's my junk room because I have too many clothes. And I want to cycle through my closet and make outfits. I think that'll be the next one, I think. But yeah, I'm getting a big home and paying off these debts. I did a little bit of the stock market last week, but since I didn't have my Switch, I didn't have it on Sunday to buy stuff this week. My big project, though, I did get this right wing, this east wing, if you want to call it. And this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to decorate this room. I've kind of come up with some ideas. I threw a bunch of crap in here that I liked and I customized them already, and it's just a matter of arranging them. And I don't know, I like this white brick and the cute little painted walls. I could always change this, but I think it goes for like a little bit of a rustic theme without it feeling very old or dingy. And I got a lot of cool stuff. I want to make this more of like an Asian inspired room, all the Japanese stuff. But, you know, let's go into the build mode, whatever you want to call it, the decorating mode. And lay things out. I've been going through some major anime feels lately, if that's a thing, which I think inspired, not only do I love Asian stuff, but I think it really inspired my feelings because this upcoming week I would have been flying home to go to Chicago, and I think this would have been my 11th or 12th. I think it was my 12th year going to Anime Central, which is a really big convention in the Midwest. And I would say my favorite conventions would be probably video game conventions first, because there's so many anime inspired video games, if you want to call it that. Yeah. But I'm feeling really homesick. I've got a lot of money in flights to use in the next year. I don't know if I can get a full refund, but we'll see. Should I have the chair facing out or in? I could always change that, whatever. And I've just been getting anime feels. I haven't watched a new anime in like 2 years or so now. I watched After the Rain because I just saw good stuff on it, and I was really touched by that show, and I don't know, I watched some Wotokoi. I watched most of that series, but it's not very long. I'm just bad at watching TV, which is my dilemma with anime. Yeah, so I watch most of Wotokoi. I'm rewatching that with my boyfriend right now, and I forget that he's not a weeb, and I have to explain a lot of cultural and weeaboo things to him, and it's not that it's like not fun to watching it with him. He's asking a lot of questions, he's learning, but I thought I could just like sit back and relax, but I have to explain all these like Japanese things and like nerd things, and he's like, what's an otaku? And I'm like, do you know what a weeaboo is? Like, they're a little different. Weeaboo, the context of the show is using otaku as like an insult, because the main character is like, oh, trying to hide that she's a nerd. Oh no, people give her a hard time and discriminate, whatever. So she's hesitant initially to date this guy, but who's also a nerd, but the cats are being dramatic. Ignore them. Don't mind them. But I just have to explain a lot of things, and it's not hindering my fun, but it's like, oh yeah, like, oh my god, drama cats. Why do they do this every time I record? They start shit. Like, whatever. So I've been enjoying that. We're watching an episode or so every day. But I just need something new anime-wise. Ooh, should I put I think I'll put the fax. I love this fax machine. I customized it so there's that little little froggy doodle. I love it. There's all these stats and paragraphs and real things that you'd get on a fax. I've never gotten anything fun on a fax, and I've actually never used a fax machine until my current job, and I've been there for almost 3 years now. I've never used a fax machine at work until then, and I guess the most picturesque thing that comes through the fax machine are weird lost child posters. I'm not laughing about the child, I'm just laughing about this model. I love this. My boyfriend sent this to me in the game, and he knows, like, speaking of anime, I love Goro. I don't know. I don't want to call myself a Goro fan, but I kind of love it. There's this, I guess it's considered hentai, but it's like it's not even like hentai. It's just a weird art. I can't remember the artist. I'll look it up and put something in the video here. But his artwork is so good, and you can buy like legit original paintings and stuff for like $300. And if anybody wants to get me a cool, generous gift, I want one of these Goro pics of these cute girls with their mutilated skulls and appendages. I love it so much. Oh my god. Okay. Enough about Goro. But we're getting back to anime. So I'm feeling very homesick. Because since I've been here, this would have been my 3rd year visiting home just for like an extended weekend. I haven't been home. I think I've visited Illinois no more than 6 or 7 days total since I've moved to Florida. I just don't really get a lot of vacation time. But I'm feeling like really sad because I don't get to go out and do a lot of stuff with my work schedule, and it's kind of just like emotionally crippling sometimes. I get over it because like I'm making good money, I'm paying off my school debts, like that's the important thing. That's why I'm here. I can't relax until those are pretty much gone. And it's just like the one time of year I get, like, I love the people that I know in Florida, and it's gonna be different. They're different people, different personalities, different interests, but it's just not the same as like my friends who like anime and video games. And I love people for different reasons. There's things that I really want to be active and participate with in Florida here that I'm working on so I can, do more within the community. But there's not a lot of like anime conventions down here. There's Holiday Matsuri, which, oh my god, since this virus happened, I was like, oh, should I have spent all this money to go? I went to Free Play Florida, or Florida Free Play, I can't remember the order in which you say that. I went to that and Holiday Matsuri for the first time after being in Florida for like 2.5 years, and I was probably the happiest I'd ever been, like activities wise, like going out and doing stuff in Florida in like November and December this last year, because I took the time, energy, and money to go, to go to these events. I loved it so much. And I keep questioning, like, oh, should I have spent all that money to go see Hamilton, let alone see 4 professional musicals at the same time? Like, I don't regret that, because I've been wanting to see these shows for years. For so many years. And I finally got to see them, and guess what? Like, when's the next time I'm going to see them? Probably not in forever. So I'm really glad that I invested in these experiences, because I think I would be a lot worse off right now if I hadn't spent that money to go do that stuff. I don't know. I'm not giving up on cosplay. I'm not saying I'm done with cosplay for life. Oh, where does this carpet look better? Should I put it over here? Oh, this is so hard. I was initially thinking about putting it by the kotatsu. Like, that looks nice, but it's like too much pinky red. Maybe I should get more than one carpet in here. I guess it's not the end of this room, but I think the contrast of these colors looks better. But then having like this little section, like this looks cozier, and this looks like an area of its own. Maybe I should put the fax machine. Let's switch this. Hold on. I don't want the bed. Hold on. Let's move this unit over here. Maybe I'll put the cat bed, or dog bed, animal bed, whatever you want to call it, by the bed so me and my baby can snuggle. And then this fax machine, oh, hold on, let's put this over here. Ouch, what am I doing, you guys? Jeez Louise. No! Okay, let's stop being a noob. Alright, let's put that there. Is that like too crowded? But I feel like it makes more sense. Decisions. I don't remember what I was getting at, but I really miss anime culture is what I'm saying. I miss like my weeaboo friends, and like I just like miss watching hentai with my friends. Like I don't watch hentai by myself. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a need for that, but I love watching it with my friends. It's way more fun that way. Like I miss my anime friends where we giggle, we know what we're talking about. Haha, it's all a big inside joke. This is like too tall right here. I don't know what to do. But it makes sense with the let's see. Then that makes sense as like, okay, I think that looks better. Cuz this is like all like bedding area. It looks very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I want anime, and I haven't watched anything forever. I'm trying to get suggestions, so if anyone has anything to comment about, I would gladly, accept those. Oh, that squid is so cool. And that Goro. Oh, and this Kotatsu. Let's give this room a try. I could put one more thing out, though, on this. Ooh, let's look in the depths of my inventory, my closet. I don't know, I'm just feeling really, like, bummed, and I'm sure everybody is. I'm not trying to make this, like, a sob story about me, but I really need this part of the year, and I don't have it, and it's really hard to get over. And I gave up on working on some. I'm not giving up on cosplay. I've just given up on working on it right now because I don't know when the next event I can go to. I don't anticipate really going to social gatherings as long as it's safe until Halloween. I guess I could start working on Halloween stuff and finish cosplay, but I don't know. And cosplay is just so costly when I'm still working, which is good, but each week keeps getting, like, mentally harder, I guess. But, I don't want to foolishly spend my money, like, as much as I want to cosplay on. All day at work today, I just kept on thinking about, like, what would I do? I want to be on so much from Persona 5. And now that my boyfriend has played Royale, he's like, you are her. You're temperamental and love sweets. And a cat's in love with you. And I'm like, oh my god, that's literally me. Like, I've said it before, but he put it in a new context. I keep thinking, like, oh, I want to cosplay on. I want to finish my boyfriend's Link cosplay. It's, like, partially done. I don't know. I've just lost a lot of heart. I just can't go out to the store like normal and go get supplies, look around, touch, feel fabric and things. That's really important for me. I'm not a pro. I don't know what, like, a friggin' fabric is offhand. I mean, I know some, but not all of them. I'm liking this room. This is really cute. Oh man, I didn't even get into the full anime talk. Hold on, let's start looking at other parts of the house and what I can do. But I can't guarantee I'm going to finish working on these rooms. I'm still going to get some items. I don't know what to do with my main area. Maybe this can be like my showcase trophy room. Whatever. I got more albums on the wall. So cool. But that room in there, I was really thinking of like Meisani Koku, the room we just decorated. That's my favorite manga, like, of all time. Like, I have a lot of favorites because when your thing is anime and manga, you tend to watch or consume a lot of manga and anime media as a result. And Meisani Koku's so good, and I just found out that they're republishing the series. Like, Viz is doing like another publication of it. and they're doing like a perfect or collector's edition. And I have the like late 90s comics. I have like part of it in the American style comic book. I want to get the whole thing, like the original printings. I want to get the whole American style press of that because it's so cool and funny that people wouldn't put manga in its original format because it was so different and new at the time. Oh, that doesn't look good there. And I have the editor's edition, which is what I bought when I was younger with Meisane Koku. I have that. I have that whole series. I bought that when they came out, but I was like between like the ages of like I was like 11, 12-ish when I bought that series. And when you're 11 and 12 years old, all your stupid friggin' 12-year-old friends color in it. Not color, but like they took pencils and drew stuff. Not on every page, but you'll be reading it and there'll be sporadic, weird little drawings and stuff. And they press down hard. Like, you can erase it, it's not erased. So I want to replace those, and I am aware of how expensive Meisane Koku is because I have to be a hipster by nature and like the most weird, obscure, expensive things that nobody else likes. You know, that's just me. Whatever. Been like that my whole life, I guess. I want to like replace the volumes that are kind of crappy because everyone would always read like the first couple volumes and give up. But I know my first like few volumes have bad irreplaceable pencil marks and the last volume, the last page, like they like were circling and crossing characters on. I was like, really? Like I wouldn't, if I knew the thing that I loved the most at that age, which I still love and adore, and the anime is still funny, and I listen to the soundtrack all the time because I love it so much. Good music, fun animation, funny voice acting. It's all around good time. If I knew what I liked would be hipster as shit back in the day, I wouldn't have let everyone borrow it and ruin my stuff. It's not totally ruined, but it's just not the condition I would like it in now that I'm a sensible adult. But I guess there's like childhood memories. Like I keep thinking like I have my childhood volumes and I can just buy a pristine copy of the series when I have Jeffree Star money. It's not a matter of if I have Jeffree Star money, but a matter of when. Oh no, this turned into a junk room too! Oh my god, you guys, my house needs so much work. Oh, I need to redo this kitchen. This is so sad and like noob level ugly. I don't know what to do. Oh. Yeah, I love Meisane Koku so much, and I think about it, and I think about this manga, and I just like cry about it because, not because I'm sad, but it's just like so much nostalgia, and it still holds up as such a good series. Ugh, I need more. My pulls indoors for now. Dude, there's a fancy kimono, there's like a fancy level kimono you can buy, but it's like over 200,000 bells. Oh. I wanted it, but I didn't have the money. Well, I have the money, but I don't want to spend it. Jeez Louise. I had to figure out what to do with this junk room. But yeah, just reminiscing about anime. And I'm just like having real feels, and I miss my friends from home. Because, you know, you can't replace anyone that you meet from growing up or the places you move. Everyone has a special purpose and meaning. And the things that make me happiest and like I feel most like myself, I just like don't have right now. And my tickets moved to next year. Cool. My trip to Japan with my roommate, she's been planning this since last December. So it's been a year and a half since she bought this package. Like, our trip to Japan this fall is now scheduled to June next year. Like, June into early July. So, all these, like, really cool weeb things just are on hold. And I need to weeb out. And it's okay. I'll get over it. Hopefully I can go to these aforementioned, you know, Florida conventions this summer. But just like my heart aches a little bit, that's all. Alright, friends, maybe I'll make another video with building my house more. And I also did do the KK thing, and I do have the ability to terraform now. That might be a whole nother subject. I just tried out making a little bit of a path earlier today, and I've had it for like a week or so, I believe. And I'm just scratching the surface, and it's so cool and overwhelming. I started building gardens around town, and that's really it that I've done. And I cleared out all of my not fruit trees, and I'm keeping the cedar tree, you know, the coniferous trees. Those look nice, but there's so much to do, and my creative energies just aren't flowing. I'm so stressed out. I like doing the everyday chores, and that's all I like to do right now, and play with my friends and kind of like role play a little bit like we're hanging out IRL. So alright, well, I'm gonna work on another video this weekend. You see, I'm very late with making this video, but I will see you in a couple more days when I have another one. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.